For breaking down large sheets of plywood, Craig has entered the track saw market. The track saw is a major new addition, offering a precise way to make long, straight cuts in sheet goods. The saw rides on an aluminum guide track, guaranteeing a perfectly straight line without the risk of wandering that you get with a standard circular saw. It features a plunge cut mechanism, allowing you to start and stop cuts in the middle of a panel, which is ideal for cutouts. The saw also has excellent dust collection capabilities and an anti-kickback feature for safety. When paired with the guide track, it delivers glue-line quality rips and crosscuts that are clean and splinter-free, making it a powerful alternative to a table saw for many applications. Sometimes you need to assemble a project in a tight space where a standard drill just won't fit. The 90-degree pocket hole driver is a compact right-angle attachment that lets you drive pocket hole screws in confined areas. It has a magnetic tip that holds the driver bit securely, and its slim profile allows it to fit into spaces as small as 6 inches. This is a lifesaver when you're doing cabinet repairs, assembling built-ins, or working inside a pre-assembled box where your drill is too long to get a straight shot at the screw. It's an essential problem solver for those tricky assembly situations. For the woodworker who does a lot of pocket hole joinery and values speed, the Pocket Hole Jig 720 Pro is the top-of-the-line option. The key feature here is the AutoMax one-motion clamping system. You simply place your workpiece in the jig, and it automatically clamps and adjusts to the exact thickness of your material, from 1/2 inch to 1.5 inches. There's no manual setup or adjustment needed for different boards. The Pro model comes with a docking station that provides added support for larger pieces and includes storage wings for bits and screws. It also has a chip ejection port that connects to a shop vac for a cleaner workspace. This jig is all about maximizing efficiency for production-level work. The new dust separator is designed to be an effective first line of defense for your shop vacuum. It's a 2-stage cyclone separator that captures the vast majority of wood chips, dust, and debris before it ever reaches your vacuum's filter. This is important for 2 reasons. It keeps your vacuum's filter from clogging, which maintains strong suction power, and it significantly extends the life of your filters, saving you money. The separator can be used with a standard 5-gallon bucket, and its multi-fit lid adapts to most brands of wet-dry vacuums. It's a simple but highly effective upgrade for keeping your air and your workshop cleaner during any project. The Pocket Hole Jig XL is the solution for those who work with bigger lumber, like 4x4s or 2x4s. This isn't just a scaled-up version of their standard jig. It's specifically engineered for heavy-duty construction. It drills a pocket hole that's twice as strong as the standard ones. The jig itself is simple, featuring hardened steel drill guides and a Grip Max anti-slip surface that holds the jig in place without needing to clamp it down for every hole. It comes with a specialized XL drill bit and driver bit designed to work with the larger Craig XL pocket hole screws. For anyone building outdoor furniture, decks, or framing with dimensional lumber, this tool makes creating strong, secure joints in thick materials much more straightforward and efficient. The Pocket Hole Jig 520 Pro provides an ideal balance between portability and functionality. Its design is centered around a versatile rotating handle that lets you comfortably operate the clamp from various angles. This is particularly useful when you're working with large panels or in awkward positions where a bench-mounted jig won't work. You just squeeze the handle and the clamp adjusts to your material's thickness automatically. The 520 Pro also features a sturdy, steel-reinforced spine and hardened steel drill guides for durability. It's a well-built, go-anywhere pocket hole jig that's ideal for woodworkers who need to bring the jig to the workpiece rather than the other way around, without compromising on the quality of the joint. Installing cabinets can be a complex process, especially when it comes to getting face frames perfectly flush before screwing them together. The cabinet face frame clamp is purpose-built for this exact task. It has 2 pads that clamp onto the faces of adjoining cabinets, while a 3rd pad on the alignment plate slides across the joint, pulling the faces into perfect alignment. This ensures a completely flush surface every time. It's a huge help in preventing an uneven lip between cabinets, which is a common frustration during installation. The clamp allows you to hold the frame securely in place with one hand, freeing up the other to drill and drive screws. It's one of those tools that solves a very specific problem exceptionally well. Controlling a jigsaw during long cuts can be awkward and fatiguing, but a dedicated jigsaw handle solves that problem with comfort and precision. Designed to give you a secure grip, the handle reduces vibration and improves stability, making it easier to follow curves, straight lines, or intricate patterns. The ergonomic design distributes pressure evenly, minimizing hand strain during extended use. Many models feature soft grip materials for added comfort and slip resistance, while the balanced construction keeps the saw steady for cleaner results. Whether you're cutting plywood, hardwood, or composite materials, a jigsaw handle enhances accuracy and control, turning shaky cuts into smooth, professional finishes. Compact and durable, it's a simple upgrade that transforms your jigsaw into a more reliable, user-friendly tool, perfect for DIYers and pros who value precision without sacrificing comfort. Squaring pen blanks with traditional mills often leads to dull cuts, tear out, and inconsistent results, but Woodpecker's Pen Mill CI solves those frustrations with clean, repeatable performance. Featuring a solid carbide insert cutter, it delivers razor-sharp cuts that stay sharper longer than standard steel mills. The replaceable insert design means you don't have to replace the entire tool when it dulls, just swap the insert and keep working. Precision-machined pilots ensure accurate alignment with brass tubes, eliminating gaps and misfits in your finished pens. The sturdy construction resists chatter, while the ergonomic design makes setup quick and easy. Whether you're a hobbyist or a seasoned pen turner, the Pen Mill CI transforms blank preparation from a tedious step into a fast, reliable process, giving you smoother assemblies and more professional results every time. Measuring longer dimensions often means juggling multiple rulers or guessing at overlaps, but Woodpecker's add-an-inch block eliminates the hassle with precise extensions. Designed to work seamlessly with Woodpecker's precision rules and squares, this clever accessory adds exactly 1 inch to your measuring tool, letting you reach beyond its standard length without losing accuracy. The machined aluminum construction ensures durability and perfect alignment, while the laser-engraved markings keep measurements crisp and easy to read. Compact and lightweight, it attaches quickly and stays secure, making it ideal for layout work, joinery, or any project where exact dimensions matter. Whether you're building furniture, cabinetry, or tackling detailed woodworking tasks, the add-an-inch block transforms awkward measuring setups into smooth, reliable extensions, giving you confidence that every cut and layout is spot on. Table saw blades dull quickly when cutting abrasive materials or hidden glue lines, but Woodpecker's Blade Saver protects your investment and keeps cuts cleaner. This innovative accessory acts as a sacrificial insert, shielding your premium blades from unnecessary wear during risky cuts. Made from durable, replaceable material, it absorbs the abuse of particle board, MDF, and reclaimed lumber, extending the life of your carbide teeth. The precision-fit design ensures alignment with your saw's arbor, so performance stays accurate while protection is maximized. Easy to install and swap out, the Blade Saver reduces downtime and saves money by minimizing blade sharpening or replacement. Whether you're tackling cabinetry, flooring, or rough stock, it transforms blade-damaging tasks into controlled, cost-effective cuts, giving woodworkers peace of mind and longer-lasting performance from their most critical tool. Checking angles with plastic gauges or improvised tools often leads to inaccuracies and wasted time, but Woodpecker's PolyGauge SS delivers reliable precision in a compact form. Crafted from stainless steel, this upgraded version resists wear, bending, and shop abuse while maintaining exact geometry. The PolyGauge SS quickly verifies common angles like 30 degrees, 45 degrees, 60 degrees, and 90 degrees without the guesswork of adjustable tools. Its laser-engraved markings stay crisp and easy to read, while the slim profile slips easily into a pocket or apron. Perfect for setting miter saws, checking joinery, or confirming layout lines, it saves time by eliminating repeated adjustments. Whether you're building furniture, cabinetry, or tackling trim work, the Polygauge SS transforms angle checking from a frustrating chore into a fast, repeatable step, giving woodworkers confidence that every cut and joint is spot on. Traditional marking gauges often slip, leave faint lines, or struggle with wide panels, but woodpeckers' marking gauges and panel marking gauges solve those frustrations with precision and control. Built from machined stainless steel and anodized aluminum, they deliver durability and accuracy for repeatable layouts. The micro-adjust system lets you dial in exact measurements down to fractions of a millimeter, while the hardened steel cutters score crisp, clean lines that guide saws and chisels perfectly. For larger workpieces, the panel marking gauge extends reach without sacrificing stability, making it ideal for cabinetry, tabletops, and wide stock. Laser-engraved scales ensure easy readability, and the ergonomic design keeps adjustment smooth and secure. Made in the USA, these gauges transform layout work from a tedious step into a reliable, repeatable process, giving woodworkers flawless joinery and more confidence in every project. Cutting mortises for loose tenon joinery can be slow, inconsistent, and error-prone, but Woodpecker's Mortise jig makes the process fast, accurate, and repeatable. Designed to work with your plunge router, Mortise Router Tenon Jig guides the bit with precision, ensuring perfectly aligned mortises every time. The adjustable fence system allows quick setup for different stock sizes, while the micro-adjust feature fine-tunes placement down to fractions of a millimeter. Built-in clamping keeps workpieces secure, eliminating slip or misalignment. Whether you're building tables, chairs, or cabinetry, Mortise simplifies complex joinery by standardizing mortise dimensions for stronger, more reliable joints. Made in the USA from durable, machined aluminum, it transforms loose tenon joinery from a tedious challenge into a streamlined, professional process, giving woodworkers confidence and efficiency in every project. Standard T-squares often slip or drift during layout, leading to inaccurate lines and wasted material, but Woodpecker's Posi-Lock T-square solves that with rock-solid stability. Featuring a unique locking mechanism, it secures firmly against your workpiece, ensuring perfectly straight, repeatable lines every time. The laser-engraved scales provide crisp, easy-to-read measurements, while the precision machined aluminum body resists wear and guarantees long-term accuracy. Multiple scribing holes along the blade let you mark parallel lines quickly without juggling extra tools. Ergonomic design makes it comfortable to use, and the locking feature eliminates the frustration of shifting during layout. Whether you're building cabinetry, furniture, or tackling detailed joinery, the Posi-Lock T-square transforms layout work from a tedious step into a fast, reliable process, giving woodworkers confidence that every cut and joint starts with flawless accuracy. Laying out joinery with standard squares often means awkward angles, missed reference points, and inconsistent results, but Woodpecker's Del V squares solve those frustrations with precision and versatility. Designed by master woodworker George von Driska, these compact squares feature built-in offsets for common dimensions, making layout faster and more accurate. The laser-engraved scales ensure crisp readability, while the machined aluminum body delivers durability and long-term accuracy. Unique features like built-in scribing guides and reference notches simplify repetitive tasks, such as marking mortises, tenons, and dados. Available in multiple sizes, Del V squares fit comfortably in your pocket or apron, ready for quick checks or detailed layout work. Made in the USA, these transform everyday measuring and marking from a tedious step into a streamlined, repeatable process, giving woodworkers confidence that every cut and joint starts with flawless accuracy. Cutting juice grooves with standard router bits often leads to tear-out, uneven depths, or burned edges, but Woodpecker's ultra-shear juice groove bits solve those frustrations with clean, consistent results. Engineered with solid carbide construction and Woodpecker's exclusive ultra-shear geometry, these bits deliver smoother cuts, longer edge life, and reduced vibration. The precision ground profile ensures uniform groove depth and width, while the anti-kickback design improves safety and control. Ideal for cutting juice grooves in cutting boards, butcher blocks, and serving trays, they create professional-grade channels that keep liquids contained without compromising aesthetics. Available in multiple sizes, they give woodworkers flexibility for different board dimensions and design preferences. Made in the USA, ultra-shear juice groove bits transform a tricky detail into a fast, repeatable process, turning everyday cutting boards into refined, functional pieces. Switching between multiple measuring tools slows workflow and introduces errors, but Woodpecker's 6-in-1 shop gauge solves that with precision and versatility. This compact tool combines 6 essential functions: depth gauge, height gauge, setup block, inside-outside caliper, and even a drill press gauge. Machined from solid aluminum with stainless steel components, it delivers durability and accuracy for everyday shop tasks. The laser-engraved markings ensure easy readability, while the clever design allows quick transitions between functions without fumbling for separate tools. Perfect for setting blade heights, checking dado depths, or verifying drill bit setups. It saves time and reduces mistakes. Lightweight yet rugged, it fits easily in a pocket or apron, ready for instant use. Made in the USA, the 6-in-1 shop gauge transforms measuring and setup from a cluttered chore into a streamlined, repeatable process. Speaking of holding things in place, Craig has introduced a new line of clamps. The VersaGrip clamps are designed to be an all-around clamping solution for the workshop. One of their standout features is the contoured handle, which provides a comfortable and secure grip for applying pressure. They also have a non-marring swivel pad that adapts to angled or uneven surfaces, which is great for clamping tapered legs or other non-standard shapes without damaging the wood. The trigger mechanism allows for easy, one-handed operation for both closing and releasing the clamp. Available in various sizes, these clamps are built to be reliable workhorses for everything from simple glue-ups to holding jigs securely in place, which makes them a versatile addition to any clamping arsenal. This is a really interesting addition to Craig's joinery lineup, the Mortise Mate Loose Tenon Jig. For woodworkers who love the strength of mortise and tenon joints but might not have a dedicated mortiser, this is a major advance. It's designed to work with a standard handheld router to cut matching mortises quickly and accurately. The jig features a unique swing arm design that you move between 2 points to mill out the mortise. It's fully adjustable for different stock thicknesses and mortise dimensions, using guide bushings and a router bit. This system allows you to create strong, perfectly aligned loose tenon joints for furniture, frames, and doors with a tool you likely already own, which is a big advantage for many shop setups. Installing knobs and pulls can be tedious, but the Cabinet Hardware Jig Pro makes it a repeatable and precise process. This jig is designed for accuracy when installing hardware on both doors and drawer fronts. It features movable hardened steel drill guides that you can lock in place to match the specific hole spacing of your hardware, which is especially helpful for longer pulls up to 12 inches. The adjustable edge guide and built-in measuring scales ensure that you can position your hardware consistently across multiple doors and drawers. This eliminates the need for repeated measuring and marking, reducing the chance of off-center or misaligned holes. It's a must-have for any cabinet project. To hang those new cabinets, you first need to find the studs. While electronic stud finders are common, the magnetic stud finder takes a simpler, more direct approach. It doesn't use batteries or sensors. Instead, it uses powerful rare earth magnets to pinpoint the exact location of the screws or nails that hold the drywall to the studs. As you slide it across the wall, the magnets are drawn to the metal fasteners, and the tool snaps into place. It has a pointed tip and a circular recess for easy marking. The advantage here is reliability. It's not fooled by pipes, wires, or other objects in the wall. It finds the actual fasteners, which tells you exactly where the center of the stud is. Achieving perfect, consistent gaps around drawer fronts is one of the hallmarks of quality cabinet making, and the drawer front mounting system is designed to simplify this process. The system includes 2 clamp-on brackets that hold the drawer front in position against the drawer box, allowing you to make micro adjustments before you drive the screws. It also comes with 7 setup and spacing shims of varying thicknesses. You can stack these shims to create the exact gap you want at the bottom and sides of the drawer, ensuring a uniform look across an entire bank of drawers. This system takes the guesswork and frustration out of what can be a very challenging task. For those taking on a full kitchen renovation, Craig has bundled several tools together. The Cabinet Installation System is a comprehensive kit that combines several of Craig's cabinet-focused tools into one package. It typically includes the cabinet door mounting jig, the drawer front mounting system, and the cabinet hardware jig. By bundling these items, Craig provides a start-to-finish solution for anyone building or installing new cabinets. It streamlines the entire process, from hanging the doors with perfect reveals to aligning drawer fronts with consistent gaps and then drilling for hardware with precision. This system is designed to help you achieve professional-level results by ensuring every step is repeatable, accurate, and much less frustrating than trying to do it all by hand with a tape measure and pencil. Sometimes you need to work with thinner materials where a standard pocket hole is too large. The Pocket Hole Micro is the solution for building with thinner or narrower stock. It drills a pocket hole that is 25% smaller than the standard Craig pocket hole, making it ideal for working with materials down to a ½ inch thick and narrow pieces as small as 1 inch wide. This is perfect for building drawer boxes, picture frames, or smaller craft projects where a standard pocket hole would be too aggressive or visually intrusive. The jig includes a specialized micro drill bit, stop collar, and driver bit. It's designed to work with the 500 series and 700 series Craig jigs, allowing you to easily swap out the standard drill guide block for the micro block when needed. Creating perfectly rounded corners on a tabletop or shelf adds a professional touch, and the corner routing guide set makes this task easy and repeatable. The set comes with 8 different profiles, including 4 radius profiles and 4 chamfer profiles of different sizes. You simply select the profile you want, place it on the corner of your workpiece, and use a router with a flush trim bit to shape the corner perfectly. The guide has a grip max surface that holds it securely in place while you route. This tool eliminates the need to create your own templates and ensures every corner on a project is identical. Recognizing that every workshop has different needs, Craig developed their universal benches. These aren't pre-built benches, but rather a modular system of legs and rails that you can configure to create a custom workbench, assembly table, or tool stand of almost any size. You supply your own top, allowing you to choose the material and dimensions that are perfect for your space. The heavy-gauge steel legs are adjustable in height, so you can set the bench to a comfortable working level. This modular approach is great because it lets you build a very sturdy and customized work surface that can grow and adapt with your needs, whether you're setting up a miter saw station or a large outfeed table. Getting a grip in the middle of a project can be tough, which is where this next clamp comes in handy. The Inline clamp is designed to work with the dog holes on a workbench or the Craig Mobile Project Center. It has a post that fits into a standard 3/4-inch dog hole, allowing you to use it on the interior of a work surface, not just the edges. This is incredibly useful for securing a workpiece right in the middle of your bench for sanding, routing, or other operations. The clamp uses Craig's AutoMax Auto Adjust technology, so it clamps materials of varying thicknesses without needing to be reset. It provides excellent holding power and keeps your clamps from getting in the way around the perimeter of your project. While not brand new, the Jig K4 remains one of the most popular and foundational tools in the Craig ecosystem and is worth mentioning in any comprehensive list. It's a sturdy, bench-mounted jig with a simple toggle clamp that holds the workpiece secure. It has 3 hardened steel drill guides, allowing you to drill pocket holes in a variety of material widths without having to reposition the jig. The K4 is known for its durability and ease of use. For many woodworkers, this was their introduction to pocket hole joinery, and it continues to be a reliable and essential tool for building everything from face frames to simple furniture. Installing cabinet hardware without a guide often leads to repeated measuring, hesitation, and crooked holes that can permanently ruin doors and drawers. The Milescraft 1340 hardware jig removes that frustration entirely. Built around a durable aluminum ruler, it features adjustable sliding stops that lock firmly in place, allowing you to drill perfectly aligned holes over and over without remeasuring. 3 hardened 5mm steel bushings ensure clean, straight drilling every time, while the reversible layout works seamlessly on both left-hand and right-hand doors without losing your setup. It accommodates hardware ranging from compact knobs to full pull handles, covering sizes from 1¼ inches up to 10 inches. With both metric and imperial markings and an included drill bit, it's designed for long-term reliability and convenience. Whether you're a contractor or a DIYer, this jig turns a tedious task into a fast, repeatable, and precise process, ideal for cabinets, dressers, and kitchen upgrades. Keeping cabinet and box assemblies perfectly square can be one of the most stressful parts of woodworking. The Woodpecker's M2 box clamps are engineered to eliminate that frustration. Their wedge-style clamping mechanism automatically draws corners into precise 90-degree alignment as pressure is applied. Made from glass fiber reinforced polycarbonate, the clamps are exceptionally durable and feature molded parallel tracks that lock firmly with the wedge teeth. Built-in setup scales for 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, and 3/4 inch material allow fast, repeatable adjustments without guesswork. The open-frame design leaves the joint fully accessible for screws, nails, or alignment checks during assembly. Stainless steel clamping plates spread pressure evenly and slide laterally to accommodate varying stock thicknesses. Each set includes both hand-tightening knobs and hex bolts for permanent bench mounting. These clamps handle everything from butt joints and miters to dados, rabbets, dovetails, and box joints, even with material overhanging the corner. Pocket hole users especially value how they prevent parts from shifting during screw installation, making them a true workshop staple once you start using them. No matter how smart your tools are, safety is the one area where you can never cut corners. The Mildscraft 7334 Safety Bundle solves the problem of hand exposure at the table saw and router table by providing 3 essential control tools in one pack. You get a grabber push block with high friction rubber for total control, a tall push stick to keep hands away from the blade, and a feather board to prevent dangerous kickback. Woodworkers love the value of getting a complete safety setup that actively helps produce better cuts by keeping the wood stable against the fence. The only minor gripe some users have is that the featherboard's expansion bars can be a little sticky to adjust in the miter slot initially. Ultimately, this bundle keeps your hands safe so you can keep woodworking for years to come, making it the smartest investment on this entire list. Starting a woodworking project is frustrating when your drill is tied to a cord, forcing you to dodge outlets and tangles. The DeWalt's 20-volt max cordless drill driver fixes that completely. Compact yet powerful, it spins up with 2 speed settings, 0 to 500 RPM for delicate fastening and up to 1750 RPM for more aggressive drilling. Its 1/2 inch single-sleeve ratcheting chuck holds bits firmly, while the ergonomic grip stays comfortable even during long sessions. The lightweight design makes tight spaces and overhead work easy, reducing hand fatigue. The XR 2 amp-hour battery delivers solid runtime for most home projects. While the RPM is a bit lower than some competitors and the chuck is plastic, this barely affects performance for standard woodworking. From pocket holes to cabinet fasteners and cut list assembly, this drill delivers reliable, cord-free performance for every smart woodworker. Sanding can be tricky when flaws hide until the finish is done. The Festool ETSC2 cordless eccentric sander solves this with a full-ring LED inspection light that illuminates the work surface before, during, and after sanding. Professionals say it cuts inspection steps in half since issues are spotted immediately. Its offset battery keeps the sander balanced, even with the dust hose attached. Speed ranges from 6,000 to 10,000 RPM with a 3.5mm orbit stroke, the largest of any cordless sander. Weighing just 2.65 pounds, it feels like an extension of your hand on furniture, drywall, or finish work. Dust collection is nearly 100% with a Festool extractor. Variable speed control adapts to different materials, and though the price is higher than entry-level sanders, precision, comfort, and dust management justify the investment. Trim routers usually trade precision for portability, but the Craig 20-volt ionic drive trim router changes that. Variable speed ranges from 10,000 to 30,000 RPM, paired with rack and pinion depth adjustment for micro-precise cuts. Dual LED lights brighten the cutting line, and the clear, non-marring baseplate gives full visibility of the bit. Built for serious joinery and decorative edgework, it combines soft start control with a brushless motor that maintains speed under load, even on hardwood. The die-cast aluminum base and metal motor housing promise long life, and dual safety buttons quickly become second nature. It accepts 1/4-inch and 6mm collets, plus oversized bits up to 1 3/8 inches. Users love how professional this cordless router feels, delivering precise, repeatable results for inlays, edge profiles, and decorative cuts without being tied to a cord. Cutting full plywood sheets with a circular saw can be awkward, but the Makita SP001G 40-volt XGT cordless plunge saw transforms the process. Its natural wrist-bending plunge motion reduces strain, while the brushless motor spins from 2,500 to 6,300 RPM, adjusting automatically for material and blade speed. The plunge stop allows ultra-shallow passes at 2 to 3 millimeters, ideal for scribing or panel work. Makita's 165mm ultra-thin kerf blade produces 66% more cuts per charge than standard blades. The electric brake quickly stops the blade after releasing the trigger, boosting safety. Dust extraction connects to a 1 17/16" port for cleaner operation, and the 56mm cutting capacity at 90 degrees handles most materials. Users praise precision on bevels and complex angles, and cordless freedom eliminates cord management, making layout and workflow faster and smoother. Cutting perfect angles on trim, framing, or rafters is easy with the DeWalt DWS 715 miter saw. Its stainless steel miter detent plate has 14 positive stops, so common angles like 22.5 degrees are ready instantly. The 15-amp motor spins a 12-inch blade at 4,000 RPM, cutting 2x8 lumber at 90 degrees or 2x6 at 45 degrees cleanly. The machined base fence supports 5.5 inches of stacked molding, ideal for crown molding cuts, and the bevel range spans 0 to 48 degrees left and 0 to 3 degrees right, covering almost every compound angle scenario. Dust collection works well, and the 36-pound compact design is easy to transport. Professionals praise its out-of-the-box accuracy. Single bevel only and no sliding compound feature slightly limit maximum stock, but for trim carpenters, framers, and furniture makers, this saw remains precise, reliable, and ready for heavy use. Hand-cut dovetails can be frustrating when marking consistent angles is tricky. The Clark Brothers Dovetail marker takes all the guesswork out with 4 adjustable slope options, accommodating different woods and tail-to-pin ratios. Solid aluminum construction with a black and red anodized finish feels professional in hand. Its extra-large ergonomic body gives a rock-solid grip while marking, cutting down mistakes that waste wood. Dual-sided measurements in metric and imperial make it easy to work in whichever system you prefer. Users love the speed. Once you dial in your slope ratios, marking goes fast. It handles hardwoods and softwoods equally well, adjusting to whatever density you're working with. Furniture makers and cabinet builders report that this tool elevated their dovetail work immediately. Durable and built to last, it will outlive dozens of projects. For anyone doing hand-cut dovetails, drawers, or traditional joinery, this marker turns marking from tedious into confident, precise work. Cordless routers often force a compromise between power and portability, but the Bosch GKF 18V-25N delivers both. Its brushless motor produces 1.39 peak horsepower, spinning at 10,000 to 30,000 RPM, matching most corded trim routers. Weighing just 2.5 pounds, it reduces fatigue during long edge-forming tasks. Precision depth adjustment works in 1/64-inch increments with a maximum cut depth of 1 11/32 inches, handling delicate profiles or aggressive surface work. 2 grip positions, high for vertical and low for horizontal, keep it ergonomic for all angles. Flip and release spindle lock makes bit changes fast. Safety features include drop detection and restart protection. constant response circuitry maintains speed under load, perfect for hardwood routing. Users praise it for template routing, Dado cuts, and edge profiles. The clear base plate gives full visibility of the bit. For precision and reliability, this is one of the best cordless palm routers available. Cutting clean, consistent finger grips with standard router bits often leads to tear-out and uneven results, but Woodpecker's ultra-shear V-groove finger grip bits solve that with precision and control. Engineered with solid carbide construction and Woodpecker's ultra-shear geometry, these bits deliver smoother cuts, longer edge life, and reduced vibration. The V-groove profile creates ergonomic finger grips for drawers, boxes, and cabinetry, adding both function and style to your projects. Designed for repeatable accuracy, they minimize burning and chatter even in hardwoods. Available in multiple sizes, they give woodworkers flexibility for different applications, while the anti-kickback design enhances safety. Made in the USA, these bits combine durability with performance, turning tricky grip details into clean, professional results. For makers who value precision, ultra-shear bits elevate joinery and finishing work to the next level. Cutting box joints by hand or with makeshift jigs often leads to sloppy fits and wasted material, but Woodpecker's adjusted joint box joint sled delivers precision and repeatability every time. Designed for use with your table saw, this sled features an adjustable indexing key that lets you fine-tune joint spacing in thousandths of an inch. That means tighter, cleaner joints without trial-and-error setups. The heavy-duty sled base ensures stability, while the micro-adjust system makes dialing in perfect fits quick and easy. Built-in clamping options keep workpieces secure, and the sled accommodates a wide range of stock sizes for versatility in cabinetry, drawers, and furniture projects. Made in the USA, Woodpecker's signature accuracy, the adjusted joint transforms box joint cutting from a frustrating chore into a reliable, repeatable process, giving woodworkers flawless results in stronger joinery. Standard roundover bits often leave chatter marks, burn lines, or uneven edges, but Woodpecker's 3-flute carbide-tipped roundover bits solve those problems with smoother, cleaner cuts. The 3-flute design reduces vibration and distributes cutting load evenly, producing crisp profiles with less sanding required. Made from solid carbide with precision ground tips, these bits stay sharper longer and resist wear, even in dense hardwoods. The anti-kickback geometry improves safety and control, while the balanced design minimizes tear-out. Available in multiple radii, they give woodworkers flexibility for everything from furniture edges to cabinetry details. Whether you're shaping tabletops, drawer fronts, or custom trim, these bits deliver professional results with less effort. Made in the USA, Woodpecker's roundover bits turn a common edge treatment into a refined finish, eliminating frustration and elevating the quality of every project. Cutting dado cuts with trial-and-error shims wastes time and material, but Woodpecker's dado setup fixture and gap gauges make the process fast and precise. The setup fixture lets you dial in exact dado widths by matching your blade stack to the workpiece, eliminating guesswork. Paired with the gap gauges, you can measure and verify the fit down to thousandths of an inch, ensuring joints lock together cleanly without slop or binding. The system works with standard dado stacks and is crafted from durable, laser-engraved aluminum for long-term accuracy. Whether you're building cabinetry, shelving, or furniture, this tool saves setup time and reduces costly mistakes. Made in the USA, it transforms dado cutting from a frustrating chore into a reliable, repeatable process, giving woodworkers flawless results and more confidence in every project. Cutting smooth curves with a jigsaw or bandsaw often leads to wandering lines and uneven edges, but Woodpecker's Steady Curve 2.0 keeps your cuts precise and controlled. This innovative jig attaches to your workpiece, guiding your saw along a stable path for consistent arcs and circles. The adjustable radius system lets you dial in exact measurements, while the heavy-duty construction ensures durability and repeatable accuracy. A low-friction base enables smooth movement without damaging your material, and the redesigned 2.0 version enhances stability with improved clamping options. Whether you're shaping tabletops, custom panels, or building custom furniture, the Steady Curve 2.0 eliminates guesswork and reduces rework. Made in the USA with Woodpecker's signature precision, it transforms curve cutting from a challenge into a reliable, repeatable process, giving woodworkers cleaner results and more confidence in every project.
Traditional combination squares often slip, misalign, or leave vague markings, but Woodpecker's Indexable combination square solves those frustrations with precision engineering. Its positive indexing system locks the blade at every full inch, ensuring repeatable accuracy without guesswork. Laser-engraved scales provide crisp, easy-to-read measurements, while built-in scribing guides make layout work faster and more consistent. The sliding head support stabilizes the blade, eliminating wobble during marking or measuring. Multiple interchangeable heads, including double square, centering, and protractor, expand its versatility for joinery, angles, and complex layouts. Crafted in the USA from high-quality materials, it's built for durability and long-term reliability. For woodworkers who demand accuracy in every cut and layout, the Indexable combination square transforms a century-old tool design into a modern precision instrument, turning layout frustrations into flawless results. Drawing arcs and circles with flimsy plastic compasses often leads to inaccurate layouts and wasted material, but Woodpecker's stainless steel pocket compasses deliver precision you can trust. Crafted from machined stainless steel, these compasses provide durability and stability for consistent results. The knurled adjustment knob allows fine control over radius settings, while the hardened steel points anchor securely without slipping. Compact enough to fit in your pocket, they're always ready for quick layout tasks in the shop or on the job site. With laser-engraved markings and smooth pivot action, they make repeatable arcs effortless, whether you're laying out furniture curves, cabinetry details, or custom joinery. Made in the USA, these compasses combine portability with professional accuracy, turning frustrating, imprecise layouts into clean, reliable results every time. Routing patterns with standard bits often causes tear-out, burning, or poor control, but Woodpecker's ultra-shear plunging pattern bits solve those frustrations with precision and durability. Designed with solid carbide construction and Woodpecker's exclusive ultra-shear geometry, these bits deliver smoother cuts, longer edge life, and reduced vibration. The plunging tip allows clean entry cuts directly into the material, making them ideal for template routing, inlays, and complex shapes. A bearing-guided design ensures accuracy when following patterns, while the anti-kickback profile enhances safety and stability. Available in multiple diameters, they give woodworkers flexibility for a wide range of projects, from cabinetry to custom furniture. Made in the USA, these bits combine professional-grade performance with reliability, turning tricky plunge and pattern routing into a controlled, repeatable process that saves time and elevates results. Flattening slabs by manually pushing a router sled is slow, tiring, and inconsistent, but Woodpecker's Easy Drive system transforms the process into smooth, controlled precision. Designed to upgrade any Woodpecker's slab flattening mill, Easy Drive replaces manual pushing with a dual crank feed system. One crank moves the router carriage across the slab, while the other advances it end to end, giving you effortless control and consistent feed rates. The cogged belt drive ensures accuracy and eliminates uneven passes, while the retrofit design means it works with any slab flattening mill, new or old. Built in the USA, Easy Drive saves time, reduces fatigue, and delivers cleaner, flatter slabs with less effort. For woodworkers tackling live-edge tables, countertops, or large panels, Easy Drive turns a demanding chore into a streamlined, repeatable process. Juggling multiple tools slows projects and clutters your workspace, but the 12-in-1 Woodwork tool streamlines everything into one compact solution. Designed for versatility, it combines essential functions like measuring, marking, leveling, scribing, and angle setting, along with specialty features for joinery and layout. The multi-scale ruler ensures accurate measurements, while the built-in square and protractor handle precise angles.
Integrated scribing guides and marking points make layout faster, and the depth gauge adds control for mortises or dados. Lightweight yet durable, it's crafted from high-quality materials to withstand shop and job site use. Whether you're building furniture, cabinetry, or tackling DIY projects, this tool reduces setup time and eliminates the need to switch between multiple pieces of gear. The 12-in-1 woodwork tool transforms complex tasks into efficient, repeatable steps, keeping your workflow smooth and your results precise. Workshop space is precious, and choosing between a miter saw or table saw takes up room. The Evolution R8 MTS solves this with a 2-in-1 design. Closed, it works as a compound miter saw with 45-degree left and right miter angles and 0 to 47-degree bevel adjustment. Pivot the spindle assembly and it becomes a table saw with 1.5-inch rip capacity. Its 12-amp motor spins at 3,750 RPM, powering wood, aluminum, mild steel, and composites, a rare multi-material capability. The 4 3/4-inch crosscut capacity at 90 degrees handles most trim and components. Preset miter stops speed layout work, while the blade guard keeps it safe in both modes. Variable speed from 2,000 to 4,200 RPM adapts to materials. At 28.6 pounds, portability beats owning 2 machines. Users love the thin kerf blade included. Sanding moldings, raised panels, and details with flat sandpaper leaves uneven finishes that show under stain. Festool's Granat Profile Abrasive solve this with a 1/2-inch polyurethane foam backing that conforms to curves, contours, and complex surfaces. Unlike flat abrasives that skip valleys, this system keeps full contact, giving consistent results on spindles, beaded edges, and radius cuts. The abrasive uses Festool's Granat material, self-sharpening, non-stick, and dust repellent, lasting longer than regular sandpaper. Available in 3 grids, they work on wood, paint, plastics, and acrylics. Hook and loop attachment swaps quickly between grits. Shapes include 5 to 6-inch rounds, delta pads, and 3 by 4-inch sheets, compatible with major sanders. With a Festool dust extractor, nearly 100% of dust is captured. Price is higher than standard abrasives, but time saved and reduced rework make it worthwhile. For furniture makers and cabinet builders, these profile abrasives are a genuine step forward in sanding precision. Detail sanding or engraving small areas is tedious with large tools, but the Hardwell Mini Cordless Rotary tool handles delicate finishing perfectly. Lightweight and pen-sized, it offers 5 speeds from 5,000 to 18,000 RPM, giving control for polishing, light sanding, or small trimming tasks. USB rechargeability makes it portable and easy to use anywhere in the shop. Users love that it's perfect for crafts without cords getting in the way. Keep in mind, it's not made for heavy-duty grinding. Push too hard and the motor bogs down. Despite this, it excels for light, precise work where accuracy matters, like engraving, tiny grooves, or finishing intricate components. Compact size and controlled speed make it a handy companion for detailed woodworking, helping you perfect those final touches that define craftsmanship.